your sofa. It will be so entertaining you won't want to miss a thing. Tuesday is history with your friends. You'll be invited to take photos of us at the edge. Our video recording will be posted on the school website. Sixth grade has enjoyed reading and exploring the characters in many genres. Fantasy, fairy tale, folktale, realistic fiction, and nonfiction. We are now reading about the people of America. These stories help us understand the importance of celebrating our unique ancestries. This happens when our family continues to share the music, dance, literatures, crafts, food, religion, and other customs from our ancestors. Do you have parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents who also enjoyed Rudyard Kipling's Just So stories? Like how the camel got his hump, or how the tiger got his stripes? Today's story was written over 100 years ago. It began as a bedtime story. Meant to put asleep, the author Rudyard Kipling started to sleep.
His collection of bedtime stories were named Just So Stories because if he changed a single word, his daughter would wake up and put back the missing sentence.
We are the next generation to enjoy his clever tale, How the Elephant Got His Trunk. We hope you will enjoy it too. No children or animals were harmed during this production of this play. In the high and far off times when the world was new and old, the elephant had no trunk. There was one elephant, a new elephant, an elephant's child that was full of sexual curiosity.
Which means he asked ever so many questions.
He asked his tall aunt the ostrich why her tail feathers grew just so. Why do your tail feathers grow just so? Stop asking questions, you ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
It is tall, and the ostrich baked him with her hard claw. He asked his tall uncle the giraffe what made his skin so spotty. What makes your skin so spotty? Stop asking
your eyes so red? Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long. Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
And his broad aunt, the hippopotamus, spanked him with his broad hoof, but still he was full of satiable curiosity.
Which means he has ever so many questions.
One day the elephant's child had a new question.
What does the crocodile have for dinner?
Then everybody said, "Hush!" in a loud and dreadful tone.
Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long. Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
So the elephant's child went off into the jungle. By and by he came upon Uncle Goldberg sitting on a weighted thorn bush.
Just listen to my song. I sing it all day long. I sing color, color, color. I live in Africa. I live in Africa. I have an heartbeat through which I speak. I sing color, color, color. My nest is in a bush. My nest is in a bush. See the colors on my wings and listen to me sing. I sing color, color, color.
Elephant's child.
Everyone has spanked me for asking questions, but I still want to know what the crocodile has for dinner.
Go to the banks of the great, gray, green, and greasy Limpopo River. All said about the fever trees and find out. The color bird says the wonderful mouth. great, gray, green, greasy Limpopo River all sit about with beaver trees to find out what the crocodile has for dinner.
Walking, walking all through Africa. Walking, walking all through Africa. From Kimberley to Ghana and there to Lokolama. We didn't go to Mozambique because we didn't want. Walking, walking all through Africa. Walking, walking all through Africa. We traveled to the Congo and visited the Zongo. We didn't go to Mozambique because it was Congo. Walking, walking all through Africa. Walking, walking all through Africa. From Kingston to Luana and back again to Ghana. We didn't go to Mozambique, instead we went to Loka, 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 Loka,
Crocodile, what will you ask me next? Excuse me, but could you tell me what he has for dinner? Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions.
Stop asking questions. You ask too many questions. You're always asking questions all day long.
Then the bi-colored python walk snake uncoiled himself very quickly from the walk and spanked the elephant's child with his scales and blows and tail. So the elephant's child slipped by and soon he came to the base of the great, gray, green, greasy Limpopo River and stepped on what he thought was a log. Well, it was really a crocodile. Excuse me, but have you seen such thing as a crocodile in these parts?
Come hither, little one. I am Crocodile.
You are the very person I've been looking for all these days. Will you please tell me what you have for dinner?
Come hither, little one. I whisper.
So the elephant's child put his head down close to the crocodile's musky, dusty mouth. The crocodile caught him by his long nose.
I think I'll start with elephant's child.
This elephant's child was very annoyed, and she said, speaking through his nose like this,
Let go. You are hurting me.
When the bicolored python rock snake came down from the rock and said,
my young friend, pull as hard as ever you can.
the elephant's child sat back on his haunches and pulled, and his nose began to stretch.
To see who was the stronger. The crocodile pulled, the elephant pulled. His tongue got longer and longer.
doing that for? Excuse me, but my nose is badly out of shape. I'm waiting for it to shrink.
Then you will have to wait a very long time. Some people just do not know what is good for them.
He waited 3 days for his nose to shrink, but it never did. All remember that. One dark evening, he came back to all his dear families.
Come here and be spanked. You don't know about anything about spanking, but I do.
And he uncurled his trunk and knocked the 2 of his dear brothers head over heels.
Oh, bananas, what did you want that trip?
What have you done to your nose?
I got a new one from the banks of the gray, green, greasy Limpopo River. I asked him what he had for dinner, and he gave me this.
Then the bad elephant's child spanked all his families for a long time. When the elephants saw how useful his new nose was, they went off one by one to the banks of the great, gray, green, greasy Limpopo River, all set about with beaver trees to borrow new noses from the crocodile. And when they came back, nobody spanked anybody anymore. And ever since that day, all the elephants you will see, besides the ones that you won't, have trunks, just like the insatiable elephant's child.